Do you know making money mistakes in your 20s can cost you millions of dollars? But today, through this video, I'll educate you on these mistakes and hope you will avoid them. If you are new here, I am Vali, and on this channel, we discuss all things related to personal finance, investments, self-development, and business. With that said, let's get into it. The mistake number one is overspending on lifestyle expenses. First of all, let's discuss what lifestyle expenses are. So basically, these are expenses that are not essential to one's survival but are related to one's standard of living or personal preferences. Examples of lifestyle expenses can include dining out too often, shopping for luxury items, traveling on a high budget, entertainment, and so on and so forth. Now, I do understand that spending on expensive clothes, eating out, or vacations can be tempting. But remember, overspending on these things can quickly add up and hurt your long-term financial goals. It can be a problem for you and can lead to severe consequences like that, financial instability and stress. Let me give you an example. Let's say someone overspends on their lifestyle expenses. Now, as we know, these expenses tend to quickly end up a credit card debt or loans that are difficult to pay off. This can lead that person to financial stress and make it difficult for them to achieve their financial goals, such as saving for retirement or a down payment on a home. Not only this, but it can affect their credit score when they overspend and don't pay off in full or miss monthly installments. A low credit score can make it difficult for them to obtain loans or credit in the future, which will limit their financial options. Also, when they overspend on lifestyle expenses, they may not have the financial flexibility to handle unexpected expenses such as a medical emergency or job loss. They can even limit their options and make coping with unforeseen circumstances or situations difficult. And this all will lead to stress and anxiety for them. So be aware and don't make this money mistake in your 20s, as this can lead to a stress and anxiety and affect your mental health and overall well-being. Number two, not having an emergency fund. You should know unexpected times can come anytime. So you should know what money you need in case of an emergency. It can be even your medical bills. Anything can come up at any time. Thus, it is essential to have an emergency fund saved up. Now, what is an emergency fund? It is basically an amount which is at least 6 to 12 months of your living expenses and cover your rent or mortgage, utilities, food, and other essential costs. This fund should be available to you at all times. It should be in your savings account, specifically set aside for unexpected expenses or emergencies. It is basically a safety net that can help you to weather unexpected financial challenges, such as medical emergency, job loss, or a major car repair. Now, let me tell you why an emergency fund is essential. Firstly, it can help you to avoid debt. If you don't have an emergency fund, all of a sudden an unexpected expense arise, you need to rely on credit cards or loans to cover that cost. This can lead to debt, which can be challenging to pay off and can negatively impact your credit score. Secondly, it can give you peace of mind. Knowing that you have a financial safety net can reduce your stress levels, and you will be comfortable knowing you can handle unexpected expenses without worrying about how you will pay for them. Thirdly, it can help you to stay on track with your financial goals. If unexpected expenses arise and you don't have an emergency fund, you may need to divert money from other financial goals, such as saving for retirement or paying off debt. But having an emergency fund, you can avoid this and stay on track with your financial goals. So you should try to collect this emergency fund as soon as possible in your 20s and make sure you are on the track of your financial freedom. Number three, taking on too much debt. High interest debt like credit card debt can be challenging to pay off and can take years to eliminate. Thus, it is crucial for you to know here that you should always try to avoid taking on much debt and pay off any existing debt as quickly as possible. One of the most obvious downsides of taking on debt is the interest charges. Now, depending on the interest rate, the cost of borrowing can add up quickly, making it more difficult for you to pay off the debt over time. Also, that can lead to increased financial stress, as it may be more difficult to make ends meet and manage monthly payments. This can be especially or have unexpected changes in your income or expenses. Also, don't forget that late or missed payment can increase the debt and can also negatively impact your credit score, making it more difficult to obtain credit in the future. This can lead to higher interest rates on future loans or credit cards, making it more expensive for you to borrow money. Let me tell you another important thing. When you take on debt, you are committing to making regular payments over a period of time. This limits your financial flexibility and ability to make investments or take financial decisions. So when you make monthly payments on debt, it becomes more difficult for you to build wealth through investments or saving. This is because a portion of your income is already committed to pay those debt repayments. And other side of taking debt is that if you cannot pay your debt, you may be at a risk of default. Now, you should know defaulting on a loan can lead to additional fees and penalties and can again severely damage your credit score. So please always know that taking on debt can sometimes be necessary, but you should carefully consider potential downsides like interest charges, increased financial stress, impact on credit score, limitation on financial flexibility, difficulty building wealth, and risk of default are all the factors that you should consider when deciding whether to take debt or not. Being responsible with that and carefully evaluating your ability to repay, you can minimize the negative consequences of borrowing money. So don't make this mistake in your 20s and try to avoid that in any form, even if it's small. Number 4, not saving for retirement. Now, it may seem far off to you, but starting to save for retirement in your 20s can make a big difference over time. You should always consider setting up an retirement account such as RRSP. This will give you tax benefits and you can save on taxes by opening this account for yourself. Not taking advantage of this tax benefits means paying more taxes than necessary. Also, you should know that many employers offer matching contributions to retirement accounts, which can further boost your savings. So don't skip this. Otherwise, you will miss out on these valuable employer contributions. In the comment section below, let me know if you want me to make a special video around this topic, and I'll do that for you. Now, always remember, the longer you save for retirement, the more your investments will have to grow through the power of compounding. If you delay saving for retirement, you will miss out on years of potential gains. Please always know that you may not have enough money to cover your living expenses in retirement without adequate retirement savings. This can lead to financial stress and even poverty in old age. Also, you should know that social security benefits are not designed to entirely replace your income in retirement. Relying solely on social security can lead to a lower standard of living and financial insecurity. And believe me, you will never want this for yourself. Also, you may need to continue working well into your retirement year without sufficient retirement savings. This can be difficult or impossible if you experience health issues or job loss. Thus, don't make the mistake of not thinking about your retirement, as not saving for retirement can have serious consequences, including missed opportunities for compounding, the risk of outliving your savings, dependence on social security, the need to work longer, missed tax benefits, and missed employer contributions. It's important to start saving for your retirement as early as possible. By saving consistently and investing wisely, you can build a secure financial future and enjoy a comfortable retirement. Number 5, not investing. Investing can be intimidating, but it's important to start early to take advantage of a compound interest. Not investing can have negative consequences for your financial future. Let me tell you why not investing is a bad financial decision. Firstly, investing allows your money to grow over time, and through compounding, dividends, and capital appreciation. Not investing means you are missing out on the potential for your money to work for you and generate returns. Secondly, over time, inflation erodes the purchasing power of your money. So, If you keep all your money in cash, you may find that its value has decreased significantly over time, making it harder to achieve your financial goals. Thirdly, certain investment accounts offer tax benefits such as tax deferred growth or tax free withdrawals. Not investing means you are missing out these valuable tax advantages. Finally, I believe investing is a key component of your retirement savings. Not investing can mean you have a limited retirement nest egg. This can lead to a financial stress and reduced quality of life in retirement. And this is what I feel you will never want for yourself. So make sure you don't make this mistake of not investing in your 20s. It's important to invest as early as possible, even if just a tiny amount, but ensure that you remain consistent in your investing strategy over time. By investing wisely and diversifying your portfolio, you can definitely build wealth, achieve your financial goals, and secure a comfortable future for yourself. Number 6, not budgeting. Without a budget, it can be difficult to track your spending and ensure you are on track to meet your financial goals. Thus, you should consider using a budgeting tool or app to help you stay on top of your finances. Not budgeting can also have negative consequences for your financial well-being. For example, without a budget, it can be easy for you to overspend and live beyond your means. This can lead to high debt levels and financial stress. Also, without a budget, you may not clearly understand where your money is going or how much you are spending. This can make it difficult to make informed financial decisions and plan for the future. Without a budget, you may not have the financial flexibility to deal with unexpected expenses or emergencies. This can lead to relying on high interest credit cards or loans, which can create additional financial stress and debt. So make sure to make a budget for yourself and identify areas where you can cut back on spending and redirect those funds towards savings and investments, and ensure you are not missing on opportunities to build wealth and achieve your financial goals. Thus, if you create a budget and track your expenses, income, and savings regularly, you can gain financial control and make informed financial decisions and ultimately achieve your financial goals. Number 7, not negotiating salary. Now, no one talks about it, but I feel not negotiating your salary is also a mistake that many people make, which can significantly impact their long-term savings and long-term earnings as well. However, I expect that after watching this video, you will avoid this mistake in your life starting in your 20s. Please don't hesitate to negotiate and advocate for yourself during job interviews and performance reviews. I consider not negotiating salary as you are leaving money on the table. Over time, this can add up to a significant amount of a missed earning potential, which you would never want for yourself. A lower salary means less money to contribute towards retirement savings. This can limit your ability to build a nest egg and lead to financial stress in retirement. Furthermore, without regular salary increases, inflation can erode the purchasing power of your salary over time. This will make it more difficult for you to achieve your financial goals. Negotiating your salary can also mean you are not being paid fairly for your skills and experience, which will lead to your dissatisfaction and a lack of motivation at work, which will ultimately reduce your productivity. Seeing the bigger picture will impact your career growth and earning potential in the long run. Thus, please do your research, prepare for salary negotiations, and be willing to advocate for your worth in the workplace. By negotiating your salary and advocating for fair compensation, you can increase your earning potential, achieve financial security, and feel more confident in your financial decisions. Remember, developing good financial habits early in life can set you up for later success. I hope this was helpful. Please press that like button if you like this video and comment if you are or not doing these mistakes. This will help this video to reach to those who are in a similar stage of life. Also, I request you to subscribe to my channel to receive valuable content like this and become successful in your financial journey. If you like this video, I'm sure you will enjoy my video on the secret formula to becoming wealthy. I'll link that video for you. I look forward to seeing you in my next video soon.